Friends, in this video we are going to solve a numerical problem, and before starting that we will start with the understanding of the rule. There is a rule of using the credit, that is input tax credit. Okay, so these input tax credits are of three types: IGST, CGST and SGST or UTGST, right? So these are the rules given. Let us first understand. Credit of IGST to be first utilized against payment of IGST liability. What do you understand this? IGST liability, if you have something, first you have to utilize IGST credit to pay for IGST liability, and after payment of IGST above, if balance of IGST credit still remains, then it can be used for payment of CGST and SGST in any order and in any proportion, right? So if IGST credit is still available after payment of IGST liability, if IGST credit still remains, then it can be used for payment of SGST or CGST in any order and in any proportion. There is no proper rule given over here, and this is amendment made. Okay, earlier it was a strict rule that first you have to use it for IGST and then for CGST and then for SGST, but this rule is cancelled now. Okay, now you can use IGST credit in any order. You can first make the payment of SGST, or you can make the payment of CGST first, whatever is the possible. Full IGST credit has to be first utilized to make it nil. Only then other credits to be used. It means that you have to first utilize IGST credit for the payment of IGST liability and make it zero, and if still IGST credit remains, you can use it for the payment of CGST liability or SGST liability or UTGST liability. Is it clear? Next, I will go for the next point. ITC of CGST to be first utilized for the payment of CGST, right? The same thing goes with SGST also. SGST credit, if you have to use it for SGST liability first. Only then, if credit remains, use it for IGST liability. Here also is the same. If credit remains, payment of IGST liability should be made. Now please remember that cross utilization of CGST with SGST UTGST is not allowed. It means CGST credit, if you have, you cannot pay it against SGST, or SGST credit, if you have, you cannot make it use for the payment of CGST credit, right? This is the basic rule. Now we will start a simple problem, right? This is the question given. I have made the formats also. From the given details, calculate GST payable. Total input supplies for given month or year, whatever is the case. Total input supplies is given here: CGST 8,000, SGST 13,000, IGST 25,000. Total output taxable supplies is also given: CGST 12,000, SGST 15,000, IGST 20,000. So if you are watching this video, please pause the video and write the question first. So let us start solving this question, right? Look at the formula: output tax liability minus input tax credit. So output tax liability, what is my output tax liability? 12,000, 15,000 and 20,000. So I will write that here: 12,000, 15,000 and 20,000. And I have written output tax liability. Now I have to deduct input tax credit. So this is less input tax credit. If you closely look at the question, in total input supplies means, it means this is the credit available, right? CGST 8,000 is available, SGST 13,000 is available, and IGST 25,000 is available. So what I have to do here is that I cannot write all this as it is here. Hope you understand. I cannot do this 8,000 and then 13,000 and then 25,000. Yes, I cannot do this. This is wrong. This is wrong. I will delete it. This is wrong. Because we have some manner of utilization of ITC given, section 49. Right? So what is that manner? Manner says first we have to utilize IGST credit to pay IGST liability. I will show you here. This is IGST credit and this is IGST liability, output liability. So we have to use this credit to pay this liability. So 20,000 is my liability. How much credit I have? 25,000. I cannot write 25,000 here. You know why? It is because 20,000 is liability, 20,000 is payable. How can you give 25,000? And therefore you have to first utilize 20,000. This is clear, right? Still I have 5,000 balance remaining, right? I will write somewhere here balance of ITC. This is for only your understanding, okay? Please do not write it now. I will tell you when to write this balance of ITC. IGST credit is how much available? See, this 25,000 minus 20,000, 25,000 minus 20,000. How much is available? 5,000 is available. I can do it orally, but since this is first video, it is better to write everything. Okay, 5,000 credit is still available with me. So 5,000 I can use it for SGST payment or CGST payment in any order, in any proportion. Now if you look at the liabilities here, SGST is more. I can use all this 5,000 here, like 5,000 SGST payment I can make, right? So that this becomes 0. Hope you understand this point. But I will not use this 5,000 as it is. I will first look at my credit available. Look at the credit available. 15,000 is liability, 13,000 is the credit I have, right? But here 12,000 is the liability, 8,000 is the credit that I have. So it means only 2,000 payment can be made here, but here is the difference of 4,000. So I will use that IGST over here, right? So 12,000 is the CGST liability, 8,000 credit I have of CGST, right? But I still have to finish this IGST credit which is pending with me. So what I will do is that 5,000 I will use it for CGST liability. Hope this is clear, you are understanding, right? So still how much I have to pay? I will still have to pay 7,000 here. This 7,000 can be paid out of 8,000. So CGST can become 0. Now I will go to SGST. This should be the dash because we are first finishing IGST, right? Sorry. I will have to finish this. Now this is IGST. This is how I will have to write, because IGST credit I am using. For CGST I cannot do anything. Now less input tax credit of CGST I have to do. What I will do right here is that CGST. Okay, I will materialize this. Now closely look at this question. 12,000 CGST liability is there, 5,000 IGST credit has been paid. How much is still remaining? 7,000 is still remaining. So 7,000 I will pay it using this CGST credit, 8,000. Right? Out of 8,000 I will use this 7,000 for the payment of remaining CGST liability. Now CGST liability also has become 0. How much is still remaining? Balance of ITC is I will write here 8,000 minus 7,000 which I have used. 1,000 CGST credit is still remaining. 1,000 CGST credit is still remaining. I cannot use it against payment of SGST. No, this is not allowed. But IGST I can pay. But if you look at this, nothing is the no liability is available here. So you cannot pay anything. Let us go to the SGST. Right? Input tax credit of SGST. Sorry. You cannot do anything with CGST. I will put a dash over here and look at this SGST credit. 15,000 is the liability, 13,000 is the credit that we have. So 13,000 full I will use it for the payment of 15,000. Right? I still have to pay 2,000 more. Right? 2,000 is still payment remaining, and no credits are available. IGST is also 0, nothing can be done. Now total GST payable, total GST payable, will be equal to CGST nothing, SGST 2,000 and IGST nothing. So this is the total GST payable, right? So what I will do is that I will make it a border so that I understand this is the answer. Balance of ITC, 1,000 of CGST is remaining, which can be used for payment of next liability. This will be carried forward. Carried forward for the next month. Hope this is understood. Right? This ends your first question. We'll solve another question in next video. Hope you have understood this point. If you have not understood, please comment below so that I will make even a simpler question. And if you have understood this, we will go for the next advanced level question. Right? This was very simple question. You will have to write all of this in your notebook if you are taking the notes. Right? Thank you. See you in next video.